Hey everybody, you're watching Ready Set Drone, and today I've got the JJRC Tracker. This drone has GPS. It has an augmented reality game, which I'm probably not going to try, but it does have GPS, a 720 camera, and we're going to check it out, so stay tuned. So first of all, I'd like to thank GearBest for sending me the JJRC Tracker. I got it out already, charged up the batteries, and I did say batteries because it comes with two, which is very nice. Thank you, JJRC, for including two batteries, not just one. It also comes with this little breakout cable that allows you to charge more than one battery at a time, and it has a USB charger. So you plug the balance port, which is the white one here, into the charger, and you plug the charger into a USB port, and you're good to go. Comes with 4 spare props and some extra screws, the remote control, the instructions, and like I said, 2 batteries. Now, I've just now kind of put this thing together and tested it out. First of all, I'm going to say it's a pretty good looking little drone. It looks a lot like a DJI Spark, I think, kind of the same size and form factor. It's definitely lighter, and the reason I note that is because a lighter drone typically means less electronics, more plastic, and so therefore not as high a quality. And I'm going to say right out of the gate, this is not equivalent to a Spark, but it kind of looks like one. I like the graphic on top, and it's this kind of almost grippy rubber. It's a very good feeling drone, like it's easy to hold on to, and I like the matte black color. Now it's brushed motors, 4 brushed motors, LEDs on the bottom, and the battery goes right here in the back. As I said, there's 2 batteries. The battery is a 7.4 volt 2S 610 milliamp hour battery, and it is a bit of a tight fit to get it in here. There's a little slot right back here that you put it in, and it kind of slides in, and then you're going to connect it and close this battery door. Now before I do that, I'm also want to show you right here is where the micro SD card goes so that you can record video and pictures. I actually put my own in there. It didn't come with one, so just FYI, it doesn't come with a micro SD card. So I'm going to go ahead and, let me show you the remote real quick. So the remote it's typical toy plastic remote, nothing special. It is labeled, which I appreciate. It tells you what the rates are, return to home, start, stop, calibration, photo, video, etc. So that's good. And then it has this little phone holder up here on the top. So if you download the Wi-Fi app, you can actually use your phone and connect your phone physically onto the remote so you can see the live view. So what we're going to do is go ahead and plug it in and then set it down on the table and calibrate it. Now, one thing I did notice is that you have to calibrate the compass before it'll fly. If you have this drone and it's not flying, that's because you probably haven't done the compass calibration the way they want you to do it. All right, so to calibrate, come out into open sky, hold down the button that says calibration for a couple of seconds, and the front red lights will start to blink red. Now you take it and you turn it counterclockwise for a few seconds, and it should beep when it's okay, when it's done with this part. And you actually have to turn it up. There, it beeped. Now you put the nose down, or nose up actually, sorry, which is the camera up. Turn it counterclockwise. And again, it just takes a while, so don't get frustrated and give up. And those 2 beeps mean that now the compass is calibrated. So now we're ready to fly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the, well, let's just confirm that. Yep. So there's my start up and stop. So now the start stop will work. Let me go get the app and use it to fly, and we'll record some video. So in order to get the app, there is a QR code in the instruction book that you hit, and then it has a Wi-Fi connection, an unlocked one. So I'm going to go ahead and connect to it. And once I'm connected, it says I'm connected. Now I'm going to open up the app, which is called JJRC Tracker. Hit start. And if you look right there, you can see I've got a live view of the, can you see that? I've got a live view of the camera. Hello. So I'm going to use that to record some video. It is telling me distance and height, which is, we'll see how accurate that is. Flight time, etc. and which rate I'm in. So there are different rates, 3 different rates. you push this button to go, oh, and it just changed to 60% and 100%. So rate 1 is 30, rate 2 is 60, rate 3 is 100, and I'm gonna fly in 100, and right now it's saying that it has 13 satellites, so that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some video. I hit the video button, looks like video's rolling, and let's take off and fly it. Now, as I said, it's got GPS, so theoretically, I should be able to let go of the stick, and there is a bit of a breeze, and it should hold it in place. The breeze seems to be pushing it backwards. Now I'm letting go of the stick, and now it seems to be holding. Now it's actually, I'm gonna rotate it a little bit towards Tate, go up a little bit higher so we can see his face. Now remember, there's no gimbal on this, so it's not gonna be stabilized footage, but there's Tate, and there's me not holding the sticks at all. It's just holding via GPS in the breeze, which is pretty good. So now let's just take it around and see how it flies in rate 3. I'll say it's pretty zippy in rate 3. And again, letting go of the stick up a little higher where there's a bit more wind. Gonna see how it holds. Not too bad. I'm gonna hit the return button and see what happens. So I just hit return, and let's see if it can actually land where it took off on the table here. It's trying to. And down it goes pretty quickly. So
if that was a lake and that was the land.
it missed the mark by about 6 feet, I'd say. So which is not too bad, but that's pretty good for a little guy like this with GPS. So now let's do a photo and see how it does with that. All right, there's one photo. All right, just a photo of Tate taking a photo. I'm in the shadow. Now a little bit more video. Bring it over to me. Stand right where you are. I'm gonna fly it like over there, and I'm gonna let go of the stick so you can see how it stops on its own. So I just want to demonstrate real quick how the GPS stops it when you let go of the stick. So I'm gonna fly forward, full speed, let go of the stick, and the GPS does its best to hold it in place, which is actually pretty good. It flips it backwards and counters the momentum it has going forward. See how accurately I can land it. All right, so the Tracker from JJRC. Interesting little drone. First of all, I'm gonna tell you that it is not anything close to a Spark, even though it kind of looks like one. It doesn't have a gimbal, it has brushed motors, and it feels a lot cheaper, and it makes kind of a sound that makes you think the motors are brushed and, you know, more like a toy. But I will say, on the upside, the GPS works pretty well. The video footage looks pretty decent. The app seems to have a decent amount of range. I never had any dropouts or anything. It seems to be fairly well built. So if you're looking for little drone with GPS. And let me say real quick, GPS is a game changer. If you've never flown a drone that has GPS, it makes a huge difference because you can just let go of the stick and it stops wherever it is. This might be a good option because it is one that you could learn on. You could practice flying with GPS. It's very zippy. It's got a lot of get up and go, especially in rate 3. So I would say if you're looking for a drone that has GPS and you've never flown one before, or you're just looking for a second one to goof around with, this is probably a good choice. It's not going to be a great choice for smooth footage because it doesn't have a gimbal, and it's not going to be a great choice for long range because you're working over Wi-Fi. But that said, check it out. It is worth checking out. And remember, if you're having trouble getting it up in the air, to do that whole calibration dance that I showed you a minute ago. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you want more videos about drones and RC stuff, please subscribe to Ready Set Drone. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.